In 2024, running a prop firm looked like one of the best business models for traders and entrepreneurs. However, the problem is most prop firm owners made some mistakes that were not so obvious. And of course, they shut down, as you might have noticed. In 2024, as a co-founder of TradeLocker and leading the growth of TradeLocker, I had an opportunity to speak to more than 300 prop firm owners or entrepreneurs that wanted to start a prop firm. And when I looked at how they run their businesses, I very often noticed some mistakes that are not so obvious to someone from the outside. And that's why in this video, I'm going to go through each of these mistakes, what is the problem, how to solve it, so that in 2025, if you have a prop firm, you make it as successful as possible. So let's start. So the first and one of the largest mistakes I see prop firm owners do is they just listen to someone else's advice on which tools they need, but they don't ask themselves, why do I need them? How does that fit into the whole business model? How much does it cost me to have them? And how much does it cost me not to have those tools? And how do those tools make me earn money at the end of the day? First of all, those costs add up. But the catch is some costs are actually earning you more money by reducing risk. So that's why prop firms get to 6 figures to 7 figures per month quickly, but the costs add up and in the end they're left with nothing. And I've seen many examples in the past. Another tip, always ask for 3 or more alternative options for the tech that you're using, just so that you understand what are the different features, if you need them, why you need them, and ask questions why you need them, and make a better decision. Never go with the first option immediately. Which brings me to the next mistake that prop firm owners make, and that is building their own tech before they even start earning money. Why is this a mistake? Because building a tech requires completely different skill set, completely different teams. It takes money and resources before you even start earning money. So don't make this mistake. Rent first, then build it if it makes sense. And even the prop firms that rent their tech, they use someone else's external tech and earn money, make this next mistake. They don't know why they're paying for the tech they're using. They don't even know how it works. So when you pay for something, you gotta know what you're paying for. You gotta go into details. Think about it. Why does this tool even exist? Why is somebody recommending it to you? How does that work with the complete tech stack that you already have in your firm? And how does it earn you money? Is there anything else that someone else knows and you don't know? Just go into details. Ask as many questions as possible. Don't stop asking questions until you fully understand how this whole thing connects together. The CRM, the platform, the bridge, the PSP, and everything else. Ask yourself these 3 questions about anything that you pay for. What is this product? Do I really understand what it is, why it exists? Second, how much does it cost and how does it earn me money? It doesn't mean that it generates sales, but maybe it reduces the risk and reduces expenses. And the third thing, most important thing, is the question that you should ask is, what does that actually mean? If you don't know how to explain what that actually means to somebody else who is not an expert, then you don't really understand what this tool actually does. By the way, by the time you watch this video, there should be another video explaining what you need to launch your own prop firm and what are all the other parts of the tech that you might need. How does it function? How does it fit into the whole prop firm business? So check my other videos. It should be there. If it's not there, it should be there in a week or so. So once you understand those tools, do not make this next mistake. Once you have researched the tools and you know how much they cost and if you need them, make sure you find out how many sales you need to generate per month to break even. Why is this important? Because usually prop firm owner needs to sell anywhere from 100 to 300 challenges per month just to break even. Of course, this varies, but that's a lot of sales. Trust me, if you're working in marketing or in sales, selling 100 of anything online is not easy for a beginner. If you have never sold 100 of anything online, make sure you have a partner or that you know what you're doing and that you can do it consistently month after month. Otherwise, you'll just break even or lose money. And the goal of the business is to earn money, to generate profit. Once you start selling, understand your profit and loss statement. Why am I saying this? Because even if you're generating a lot of revenue, there are so many pieces that could go wrong in a prop firm business. Every day, check your sales and check your expenses. Be conscious of how you sold each challenge and what are your expenses for each of those challenges. Do this from the very beginning. Don't do this after. Start from the first day. Maybe you're selling a lot, but are you actually generating any profit? Are you keeping the money? And before stopping any service that you're paying for, ask yourself, will that matter? Will reducing the cost change anything? Understand what you're paying for. Remember the mistake from earlier. Do not remove or change anything unless you are sure that is the problem. Remember the next mistake. You're blessed to earn money. You are a profitable business, but that's not where the game ends. That's where the game starts. So it's very usual for a prop firm to grow quickly, in 6 months generate 6 figures per month and be profitable, but that's not where it ends. That's where the game starts. Focus on long-term game. Don't think short-term. Don't buy a Lambo. Don't buy the watches. Don't go for expensive travels. Stay in your lane. Focus on growing your prop firm and keep the dollars that you earn. Keep a reserve and make sure that one day when your tech stops working, when your PSP blocks you, when you lose your Instagram account and get shadow banned, or when the sales drop, you are ready. Keep the reserves high. Make sure you got your eye on the ball. This is a long-term game. It's not about who earns more money in the short term. It's about who stays in the game for a long term. Another thing that is important is build a relationship with your traders, and that's where the next mistake comes in, which is prop firms show off by having great trading conditions, even though that might not make any sense. Why is this a mistake? Because a prop firm should be realistic. A prop firm should simulate exactly or as close to live trading conditions as possible. If that's not how a trader would trade on a broker, then it doesn't make sense that they trade much better conditions on their prop firm. Now, on Trade Locker, any prop firm can connect their bridge and choose which instruments they're going to show and allow traders to trade on, and you can control your spread, your fees and commissions, and all of that is great. But the fact is, as a prop firm, you're looking for the best traders to fund. Same goes with rules. Understand which rules you have, why they matter, are they really making a difference or they don't even make sense. Go into details. Make your trading conditions realistic and be a professional. This will not only help you run your prop firm, but any other business that you will run in the future. That's how amateurs fail. Professionals go deep into the details and understand every part of their business without surprises. And the next mistake is the most common one, not just in trading businesses and prop firms, but in general. Once you build a successful prop firm, don't be that guy. Don't chase the next opportunity. Just keep your focus on the game. All it takes is to build one business and you're set for life. Opportunities are everywhere, and there will be even more opportunities in the future as you grow your business. So it's even easier to jump to another business once your first one starts growing, but don't lose focus. That's where amateurs fail. Continue building your prop firm. It will be worth it. It's about who stays in the game, who is more focused. Don't jump around. Continue building. All right, so now last part is look at your prop firm. If you already have one or if you're just going to launch one, which of these mistakes are you making or were about to make, and fix them. You'll stand out in the industry. You'll be perceived like a professional, and also if you correct those mistakes, the same principles go in any other business that you will operate in the future. So make sure you correct those, because in 2025 I project that the big players are starting to join the prop firm industry. So I don't believe the prop firm industry will stagnate. I think it will grow, and I expect the larger brokers to join and compete. And remember, building a business gives you much more than just money. It gives you the skills and the experience to improve yourself for anything else that you will do in the future, in the business and personal life. If you like this video, I send emails that help you earn money as a trader entrepreneur. The link is in the description, and if you like the emails, just reply and ask me to add you to our free WhatsApp group with other traders entrepreneurs. We learn together, we share some insights there, and it might be useful for you too. All right, so see you on the next video.